Hello and Assalamualaikum, sir. So for today, our group going to present assignment 2. So I introduce myself. My name is Adam bin Nasir Akmal and my ID is 012 022 071 495.
Hello, sir. My name is Kishan. My ID is 0120222071498.
So I'm going to present the first first question, which is the one mobile application.
Okay, for the one mobile application, the first application will be My Fitness Pal. So there are several stakeholders, which are users, customer support, health and financial professionals, developers, product managers, and also user interface and user experience designers. For the next application will be Lifesum. So same as there are also 6 stakeholders, which are users, partners and investors, regulatory authorities, customer support, expert in health and nutrition, and quality assurance team. Okay, for the main with the interface design and interactive issues and problems are first is the unreliable updates. When MyFitness enables user to scan the food items, the barcodes to add it to their digital diary, the scanner occasionally has trouble finding the items and needed to be constantly updated. So the members of the program cannot change some food portions that they have ingested. The next is dependability on the go. So this app doesn't function, it does function when in motion. However, it is hard to log in and even collect data if there's no wireless connectivity. The the final problem will be health problems. Some might contend that calorie monitoring alone is not the greatest or healthiest strategy for shedding pounds and staying in shape. So a calorie is a calorie according to the basic science, but there's other considerations to put in another way. The less calorie we consume, the more healthy will be. Next will be the proposed solution for the basic designs and the basic design mind fitness app. So the first solution will be improving barcode scanning and user editing. The next will be offline mode and synchronization. And the final solution will be tracking our nutrition and overall health. For the basic designs, we must prioritize the user's wants and preference while developing the new features and enhancement using the user-centric design. Next is to ensure the user interface is straightforward, intuitive, and simple to use. Next is data privacy and security. So to foster user confidence in that, keep a strong focus on the data privacy and security. The next will be accessibility to ensure all the users, including all those with disabilities, can use the app as well. The next will be regular user updates and maintenance to fix the issues and enhance performance to keep up with the most recent developments in mobile technology. And finally, educational resources to include educational material in the app to aid users in understanding the value of healthy diet and the way of life. So for the next interface will be Lifesum. So what are the problems? Issues are they have cluttered menu when life because Lifesum contains menu and excessive numbers of options, which can be confusing and overwhelming for consumers. It's like having too much things on the table, making it difficult to what they are looking for. Next is inconsistent layout. The way the items are organized in the menu, which can be confusing to users, is like redecorating from our room every day. The next will be non-intuitive labels. The menu item labels are unclear, may contain complicated phrases, making it difficult for the user to comprehend with which each option performance. And finally, limited interactivity. So the menu lacks of interactive elements and buttons that respond to our activities, making it appear outdated. So the proposed solution and the basic design and the lifetime will be, first the proposed solution to reduce the number of menu options by focusing on the most critical parts that the customer use the most. Second will be creating a consistent organizing structure for menu items that users can create a mental image where to locate specific features. Third will be avoid technical languages and labeling menu items, which will assist customers to understand the significance of each option and avoid misunderstandings. And finally will be adding interactive elements and buttons to the menu to make it more engaging and user friendly. So what are the basic design to apply will be minimalism to adopt a design approach featuring just necessary menu items and functionality. Next will be consistency. Third will be clarity to use unambiguous wording for menu item labels, allowing custom consumers to comprehend the purpose of each choice. And finally, will be the user-centric design. By developing the app, we must prioritize the requirements and the preference of the user. So for the redesign, the first design will be My Fitness Pal, and the second one will be for like some. For the reflection part, for My Fitness, I think My Fitness Pal, I think this application is planned to change. The plan change might improve the user experience because I use My Fitness Pal to track my nutrition and exercise as well. So by these additions, will address some of the present constraints and give me more smooth tracking experience. So the barcode scanning also and the user editing are my first improvements. When barcode scanning fails, to recognize the product, I usually get frustrated. So it allows people to get manually enter nutrition data for unscanned products. So this addition will be prevent product loss and improve meal tracking. It will also reduce the need of for app upgrade to add new products and eliminate the frustration of missing items in the database. Moreover, implementing of offline and synchronization is also good. I could still record my meals in the app, including an offline option. Once a wireless signal is available, automatically synchronization keeps my data safe and update with my input. So for the last suggestion, for broadening the app's help tracking beyond calories counting, weight management requires calorie counting, but the general health is also important. Monitoring hydration, activity, sleep, and macro and micronutrition provides more holistic approach to the health and nutrition. This change promotes a balanced and sustainable approach to health and fitness rather than weight loss. So as my fitness ball user, these changes will improve my tracking and health journey. So this notification should be commitment to user feedback and app improvement. This proposal will make MyFitnessPal app a better tool for users' health fitness objectives. Therefore, I hope the development team considers that. So moving to Lifesum, I comprehend how the proposed Lifesum app improvements may improve the user experience. I use Lifesum to track my diets and activity. My app experience has been hampered by menu interfaces, design, and interaction concerns. So, Lifesum usability and appeal might approve with these ideas. So simplifying prioritizing the menu would present the overwhelming number of possibilities I face. Focus on the commonly used elements will simply the menu will make it easier to me. So this change will simply simplify my life some experience, letting me focus on my health and nutrition objectives. The consistency layer will further improve the experience, and also I'm looking for familiar features due to menu item recognition. So I'm excited to add also the interactive features and buttons to the menu and make it more engaging and dynamic. So this static menu is unresponsive, and sometimes I wonder if my actions are being registered. So adding components and visual feedback will make me feel more connected to the software and certain that the interaction are being acknowledged. So in conclusion, the recommend of like some application solution may solve menu interface design and interaction concern, simplifying prioritizing the menu, creating a uniform layout, utilizing clear labeling, and adding interactive component. You will see will improve the app's usability and user experience. So I look forward to more initiatives, simplify and engaging lifetime experience in my health and fitness quest. That's all for me.
Okay, for the next question, I will be presenting. So, for online or interactive application, I chose Google Translate and Quillbot. So, for the stakeholders that use or interest in Google Translate will be users, Google developer, language expert and linguists, regulatory authorities and governments, competitors and language communities. So for the Quillbot, their stakeholders will be users, Quillbot team and investors, educational institutions, content creators and writers, language experts and linguists, competitors, language learning communities, and researchers and academics. So for the menu with interface design and interactivity issues and problems. So for the both application, they need to have they have limited customization options. This means that the application lack of option that in the menu might frustrate user who prefer a more personalized translation experience, allowing user to customize language preference, font size, or translation style can also give or enhance engagement and satisfaction. Next is lack of contextual help. What do they mean by this? This means that user couldn't understand enough because they didn't display any or show any contextual help or tooltips that can assist the users to in understanding the purpose of certain features. Next is offline mode limitations. User may face challenges in accessing Quillbot's features when offline mode or with limited internet connectivity. So for the last one is confusing navigation. Users might find it difficult to navigate through the menu due to unclear labels or non-standard navigation patterns. So here are the video of confusing navigation in Quillbot. So for the next part is the solutions. First is they need to streamline the menu design. This also will reduce the redundant choices and arrange relevant elements together to simplify the Quillbot application's menu structure. Indirectly, this will be look a more clean and more structured design. Next is adding customization options. Make customization options available to consumers, such as theme choices, text size tweaks, and color schemes. The next one is in-app tutorials and hack resources. So for the user who doesn't familiar or doesn't know how to use the features or certain certain features or for certain features, so they can they can read the tutorials and help resources to assist them. So the last one is enhance offline functionality. They need to increase the offline capabilities to allowing the user to use important service like offline paraphrasing even when there is no internet connection. So for the ideas for with details of basic design principles to be applied to the new design look. First is minimalist interface design. For the design principle is embrace the principle of minimalism by removing unnecessary elements and focusing on essential features. As I said before, they need to have a minimalist or clean and uncluttered layouts which can ample white space to create a sense of simplicity and elegance. Next is consistent in visual hierarchy. The design principle is establish a consistent visual hierarchy to guide users' attention and prioritize important elements. By using varying font sizes, weights, and colors to distinguish headings, subheadings, and body text. Next is intuitive navigation and icons. Employ intuitive navigation patterns and universally recognizable icons to enhance learnability. Use a standard icon that has been used across many websites, such as home, settings, or history. They use standard icons for homes. They use home icons. Setting, they use clock icons. And for history, they use the time icon. And the last one is visual feedback and animation. Utilize visual feedback and subtle animations to improve user understanding and engagement. So, a successful website need to include the visual feedback like image or when you hover something, a button, and also they need to have some animation to interact with the user that can improve the engagement. So for the redesign new interfaces, I use Wix.com to redesign the apps called Fluently. So here are the homepage. So based on the figure above shows that minimalizing the number of options may be easier for the user to navigate and explore the application, while easy to read when each of the services was separate in three columns. So this is the translator page. This shows that reducing the clutter of options also will provide more efficiency. Furthermore, the text area separated while gives feedback while like hovering, which allow the user to input text that need to be translated. This is the interface, the video of the interface. Okay. For the reflection that I have learned through this assignment. So, as you can see, both examples or application demonstrate the iterative nature of design as well as the importance of continual improvement. So, in order to design, user-friendly apps, they need to have regular user. You need to have or gather regular user input, implement improvements, and improve interface in response to user needs. In terms of human-computer interaction requirements in prototype design, I've discovered that empathy and understanding users' demands are critical. Designers may get significant insight into user behavior and preference by performing user research and usability testing, which help them create intuitive and successful interfaces. Furthermore, accessibility is an important part of HCI design by ensuring the prototype design follows to accessibility norms and standards. The applications becomes inclusive and useful for all users, regardless of their ability. So, overall, my experiences with Google Translate and Quillbot have highlighted the significance of user-centered design, personalization, and continual progress in human-computer interaction. So that I hope to combine empathy, iteration, and attention to user needs in my future prototype designs to build interfaces that are intuitive, efficient, and cater to different needs of users. Human computer interaction will continue to be the heart of the design approach, enabling harmonious and meaningful interaction between consumers and digital goods with which they interact. So that's all from us. Thank you.